All right, y'all, this is Sovereignty again. We got another video for y'all. We're going to make this short and sweet. Probably not, but I'm still going to try. So we're going to talk about how to build a foundation, okay? This is for anybody who's trying to reinvent their life, for anybody who find themselves depressed, um, hating life, talking about, this is hell, we're already in hell, and woe is me. I always tell those people, like, bro, if you don't like the present time right now, when else would you rather be born? Would you have rather been born in 1812, 1912, BC 12? Like, let me know what I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? I guess the Egyptians, that they was living good, so we might have to do some more homework on that. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. So, um, building a foundation. Why started your foundation? The reason why is I personally have wasted a lot of time trying to become uber rich or have a whole bunch of females or have a whole bunch of materialistic stuff or wasted time trying to be the best at this, that, and the third, right? And I've noticed that unless you have a solid foundation in life, no matter what you do with time, you're going to crash out. Okay. So let's get to it. So, first thing I have written down, because I got to stay organized, right? Be prepared, right? Is to be present, be alert, and be thankful. Okay. Some of this stuff may sound simple, but it's simple to do and simple not to do. Okay. And if you can't master the simple stuff, don't even try to deal with the more complex stuff. People be trying to tell me about aliens and beings and ghosts and spirits and this book and this political problem and the war going on and this, that, and third. Excuse me, y'all. And I just be like, bro, there's levels to this shit. Well, how about you master your life before you try to, be worried about what billionaires are doing? Because you can't even compete with them. Okay? They're going to flood you out. That is very important. All right? That is very important, right? To master the basics. Okay? Some of this stuff I came up with my own. Some of this stuff I borrowed from other people, reading hundreds of books and going all these courses and seminars and spending thousands. So I'm translating stuff to you guys that cost me thousands of hours, thousands of dollars. So you can either tap in or choose to listen to Bob Jack Susan or whoever else online who was probably just yanking your tail just to sell you something and market to you something to waste your money. All right. Disclosure, that's not everybody. Some people putting out good content, but the majority trash. All right, so being present. What do I mean by being present? Okay. Basically, right now, right? For example, I'm recording this video. I am not thinking about some issue that happened. I'm not worried about something that's gonna happen in the future. I'm not I have no anxiety about something in the future. Um, I'm present. I'm right here, and I'm focused on what I am doing. Okay, which is delivering this message. The reason why this is important, I don't know why I'm saying but the reason why this is important is a lot of times as you are living life, you will find yourself wasting precious time, which is more valuable than money or anything else, on this thing happened in the past and this girl cheated on me or this guy cheated on me or this I lost money here, I lost this parlay, I got shot. I got robbed. You know what I'm saying? I don't like where I live. I don't like this. I don't like that. And it's a waste of time. Because the reality is, and me reading this book called The Power Now by Eckhart Tolle, which I highly recommend, definitely in the top 10, he basically explained that people suffer because they're always having anxiety about the future, or they regret something in their past. Okay? And that's so true. Because right now in the present moment, what am I doing? I'm in a hotel room. I'm recording a video holding my phone. I'm nobody stabbing me right now. I'm not in pain. I'm not hungry. Blase, splee. I'm recording a video. Okay? What are you doing right now? You are listening to a video, right? You're watching a video. Okay? So everything else is not important. Stay in the present moment. This is level one. This is the foundational thing. Okay. It's like, imagine you driving, or you flying a plane, or you playing basketball, or you gamble, whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You playing a video game and you're not present. You're not there. You're doing the activity, but then you're not focused on what you're doing. Okay. A great example of this reminds me of one of my favorite animes, Demon Slayer, right? And it talked about like being super focused, right? I can't remember what it was called, but like when you had to be real focused so that you could survive a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not focused, you out of there, and you're not able to tap into yourself to bring out whatever powers or abilities that are in you. Okay, so being present is going to take time, but the more you practice it, the more you do it, the easier it will become. So my recommendation to do this, not just mine, but other people, is to meditate. Okay, meditation will allow you to slow down your brain, your monkey brain. Okay, slow it down to the point where you can actually figure out what's the problem, what's the solution. And I don't care what you're going through in life, everything has a problem and a solution. Okay, I'm going to repeat. Everything that you quote unquote are dealing with has a problem or solution. But if you can't slow down, okay, and think for a minute, how are you supposed to get to that solution? Okay, so meditation is a good way to do that. There's just people debate on the best form of meditation, blase, splee, but for most of us, we probably new to it. But I would just say find some YouTube video or some program or app that you can listen to that will allow you to basically quiet your mind, that will just numb you out. Transcendental meditation is what, the experts recommend, right? So just look that up on AI or Google, you know what I'm saying? Transcendental meditation. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to say nothing or talk to you guys about nothing I never lived or practiced. I'm not doing that goofiness, okay? I'm being a whole humbug, keeping it a buck. And I'm telling you, the transcendental meditation and meditation works, okay? Like, it works. Now, I'm not going to say as soon as you do it, instant results. Nothing is instant results, okay? For those who like instant results, you probably a crackhead, because you always want to be feeling good as quick as possible, right? Or you probably a stanky ass hoe, because you always want to be feeling good, right? You're not willing to wait, okay? Patience is a virtue. That shit was true. It wasn't just a saying we used to say back in the day, okay? So transcendental meditation, aka just regular meditation, do that. Now, one lady I know who's a psychiatrist, she told me to do it in the morning and do it at night. Have I been completely teachable? No. I be doing it sometimes in the morning And sometimes I do it at night, but most of the time I don't do it at night. But I'm gonna be working on that. We all got work to do, right? So if you really going through it, meditate when you first wake up. Don't pick up your phone. Don't go doom scrolling on social media. Don't go eat a fat ass breakfast. Wake up, meditate, get your whole body, mind, and soul in order. Okay, and then get busy. All right. So, and if you want more information on being present, check out that book I mentioned, The Power of Now. Like that's one book that when I read, I was like, whoa, I was stuck. You know what I'm saying? I was stuck for a little minute. It messed me up because like I'm like, dang, I didn't even know I was doing that. That's real sauce, all right? And I'm trying to give y'all real sauce. So anybody who finds themselves in the hood, in a poor neighborhood or rich neighborhood, wherever you at in life, take these gems and apply it, bro. Like for real. Like it's not for me. I'm gonna do it regardless. But I'm just sick and tired of the world the way it is, and also like whatever's been given to me, it's only honorable that I share it with others. And also, one of my best friends been on my head about making these freaking videos, bro. He's like, bro, you good talk, bro. And you be doing this and doing that. You need to go on YouTube. I'm like, bro, I already tried the YouTube. There ain't no money in that. And, now I'm at the point where, one, I have the time. Two, I'm more prepared and ready to do so. So here we are. All right, so next thing is be alert. Okay. What I mean by be alert is to be when you're present, right? Be alert, pay attention to things that can harm you and things that can benefit you. Okay? Look at your life, figure out what things you need to do, what things you need to stop doing. Okay? So, and I will also add on like pay attention. Okay? A lot of people who exit this matrix and exit this life was not paying attention. Okay? In my previous in my old ways of living, I had to pay attention to certain things or I would have found myself cooked. Okay. My younger brother been shot, my older brother been shot at, and a lot of bad things have happened to them. And I've always been like, bro, what was, you know what I'm saying? Like, were you alert? Were you paying attention? Like, did you peep that something was happening? Like, what could you have done to avoid that for the next time? Which people hate that shit, but I only do that to be honest. Like, no matter what happened to you, it's your fault. If you get shot, yes, unfortunately, yeah, you got shot or robbed or whatever, but that's your fault. Ain't nobody put you in that situation. You chose to be in that city, you chose to be in that car, you chose to whatever. Now, obviously, there are times that happen where you don't see it, and maybe you were just walking and a random bullet hit you, or you were just walking, you randomly got robbed or whatever. I understand that can happen, but most of the time we gotta stay in control. Okay, so be alert at all times, bro. When I mean have your head on a swivel, have your head on a swivel. Okay, pay attention. Okay, pay attention to the people around you, the animals around you, the bugs around you, the weather around you, the food you eating, the food you drink. I mean, the water you drinking, things you drinking, things you smoking. Pay attention to these things. Don't just be blindly taking action and then play the woe is me card that, oh, I'm not where I want to be in life. I tell people and I remind myself, right, that I am in control of my life. I chose to raise my hand. I chose to record this video. I chose to do whatever has happened to me in the past, right? And I'm going to choose what is going to happen to me in the future. And you do that when, if we were paying attention, in the what? Present. I had a teacher who used to always do that. He'd be like, chapter 1. He used to have me rolling, dog. And he'll be like, next page. So, yeah, be alert, man. Be alert. I don't care if you're in Afghanistan. I don't care if you're in Baltimore. I don't care if you in Scottsdale, Arizona. I don't care if you in buttfuck Egypt. Be alert, okay? The next thing, be thankful, okay? Gratitude. This is something that reading a whole bunch of like personal development books, reading a whole bunch of books, I've noticed that a lot of people talked about this gratitude thing. Be grateful, be grateful. I'm like, bro, the fuck, dude, what's the big whoop-de-whoop about being grateful? Like, what's the big deal? And then once I actually remained teachable, if you guys watched the first videos, my teachability index, and I started understanding and actually doing what they suggest, I found the fruit of it, okay? The whole thing about being grateful is if you are grateful for things, right, you treat it better, okay? Hold up. I'll call her back. When you are grateful, my sister just called me. When you are grateful for things, right, you you tend to respect it more, you treat it better, you have more appreciation for it. So like, let's say you get a car, right? And you're not grateful for the car. You think you gonna keep it clean, you think you about to give it an oil change, you think you about to not crash it. Like, if you really grateful for that car, you're gonna clean it, you're gonna wax it, you're not gonna let people smoke in it, you're not gonna let people eat in it, cause like you wanna, you know what I'm saying? You want your car to be good. Like you wanna be, you're grateful that you have it, so you take care of it more, okay? What else I'll say? Being grateful also makes you feel better about where you are at. And when you feel better about where you are at, right, you tend to accumulate more of that. So if you're grateful that you have a job, right, you're going to probably take that job more seriously, and then you're going to make, guess what, more money, okay? You're going to get promoted, okay? You're going to make some more chicken, all right? So, what's a good book on gratitude? Good book on gratitude. There's a whole bunch of gratitude books, but just look at a person. Go ask AI. I ain't got time for it. Go ask AI, right? And be like, what are good books to read about gratitude so I can learn more about it and master it? If you really want to improve your life. If you don't, keep doing what you've been doing and then don't cry about it, okay? Because guess what? The world don't care. Maybe your mama might, but that's about it, okay? If you're lucky, your daddy too. So, gratitude for me, like, whenever I'm frustrated, this is how I use gratitude. Whenever I'm frustrated or I have anxiety about something or I'm pissed about something, right? I will pause, I'll become present, right? Breathe. You feel me? Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to do blase split or whatever I'm doing, right? I'm grateful, okay? And you ain't gotta say this out loud, obviously, but I would say like I'm grateful for this job, for my girl, my car, my this, my that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'll do. And I notice instantly, sorry, somebody just texted me. I notice instantly I will feel, guess what? Better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll feel better and I won't be in that whole negative, woe is me, this sucks, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Type mindset, which does nothing but just drag you down more, okay? So, gratitude. I'm telling y'all, if you find yourself feeling negative about anything, be grateful that you alive. So like I'll go through the list. Like some books will tell you like start going through the list. Be grateful you're alive. Be grateful you're alive during the time you are. Be grateful you can see. Be grateful you can smell. Be grateful you can talk. Be grateful you got your teeth. Be grateful you got a tongue. Be grateful you got hair. Be grateful you got clothes. Be grateful you got AC. Be grateful you got heat. Be grateful you have a car. Be grateful you got a house. Be grateful you got whatever. Going down the list. You can keep going with this. And the more you do that, you will build energy within yourself to keep doing stuff and to keep that positive energy flowing. So one of the universal laws is there's positive and negative energy. Protons, neutrons. There's, you know what I'm saying, heat and cold, rich and poor, black and white. Not as in skin color. I'm gonna explain that later because that's a whole game they playing with that. Ain't nobody really black and white, but we're gonna get into that later. But that's how life works, okay? So the more that you align, the more positive you are, the more positive you'll be, right? So a quick way to feel better, look better, play better, they'll pay better, is to start being positive. Nobody wants to hire or hang around somebody who's always negative. Y'all ever had that friend that's always crying about something, always complaining about something? Like, does anybody like hanging out with somebody like that? I don't think so. Me neither. You feel me? Like, that shit dead. Like, bro, you a Debbie Downer, bro. Like, you always crying about some shit. Go get busy. You feel me? Like, we don't want to hear none of that, man. Here's a pack. Go get busy. It's like, no. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody likes that energy, okay? I don't care where you at. Your girl don't want it. Your significant other don't want it. Your wife don't want it. Your husband don't want it. Whatever. Your employer don't want to hear it. Your coworkers don't want to hear it. Your parents don't want to hear it. Your mother, you know what I'm saying? Your brothers and sisters don't want to hear it. The dog don't want to hear it. The cat don't want to hear it. The cat down the road definitely don't want to hear it. So being positive can change your life. Like, I was talking to somebody, I'm like, bro, practice being positive for a couple of days and tell me if your life don't get better. Next thing you know, this person ain't got a job. You know what I'm saying? This person is having fun at their new job. They're having fun. I'm like, yeah, bro, because you put yourself in that mindset that, oh, this is hell. Like, there's so many people trying to convince, bro, we're in hell. This is the lowest level of hell. Hell doesn't exist. We're in hell right now. Okay. Cool. All right, bro. Sounds good. That you're in hell. I'm not in hell. I'm living life to the largest. I'm in heaven. Okay. You can be in that mindset, but don't bring me down. And I'll say this. If you're around people who are consistently not grateful and they're always complaining, because the opposite of gratitude is complaining, right? Stay away from them. I read a good book about that, about not complaining. And I had a guy I used to hang out with a lot, and he used to teach me things, right? He took Landmark, a whole bunch of courses. He was a businessman, an investor, all types of stuff like that. And he will always tell me, like, bro, you complain too much. And I wanted to fold his ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, shut your ass up. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and not everybody is you. But now I get why he was actually showing me like real love and basically in real game, real sauce, and basically letting me know that the way I'm thinking is why I'm at where I'm at. Okay, I'm thinking that everything is negative, so therefore I'm not taking action. I'm not trying things, okay? I'm not creating nothing. So of course my life was gonna be fluke because I'm not doing nothing. You feel me? I already gave up. And a lot of people now, they didn't gave up. They just doing the status quo, just working the same old job. I be telling people, you was not made to work for some employer. Okay, if you gotta work, then that's cool. But use that job, use that money you got to create your dream life, okay? Because your job don't probably want your ass there forever anyways, okay? You know, I mean, some jobs, they'll work you to the bone and use you to the last drop, okay? But you think they're going to be doing that? No, sir. They got plans to buying more businesses and expanding and doing some different things, right? So gratitude, that's a major thing, bro. Like, I ain't going to lie. All these gems I'm giving you, they sound simple, but I promise y'all, if you practice being present, practice being alert and conscious in your life, okay? and paying attention to things, okay? And then being grateful, I promise you, bro, and gals, your life will improve for sure. Like, and this is after reading hundreds of books, bro. Like, I'm in Bama right now, so I brought a couple books with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy in this hotel, bro. They got the Bible, and then they got the Bhagavad Gita, okay, which is like the Indian version of the Bible, right? Which, if you ain't read that, I highly recommend. That shit will blow your mind. That shit crazy for real. Pretty sure the Bhagavad Gita came out before the Bible did, but I'm not 100% sure. Go ask AI. And Anthropic Cloud AI, like, I don't even use ChatGPT like that. Like, I ask ChatGPT for some simple shit, but I love that Cloud AI by Anthropic. Okay. And I'm not saying ask AI who you should marry and shit. People be using AI for crazy stuff. What should I do for my life? Like, what? Don't ask a fucking computer program. You a goofy, nigga. You need to ask them more, like, ask them what's the cleanest water bottle to drink or something. Ask them, like, where's the nearest corner store? Like, don't be asking them who you supposed to marry and shit like that, or what to wear that day. You know what I'm saying? We gotta use common sense. So let's keep it pushing, because I gotta hit some more people up. My phone's freaking blowing up now. I don't know what the fuck going on. Health, body, and mind. Okay, that's the next thing I got written down when you're building your foundation. Okay, one of the first foundations is your health, your body, and your mind. Okay, what I mean by health is basically the condition of your body and your mind. To make sure that you manage that and you're on top of that. Make sure every day you are doing something to keep your mind healthier, keep your body healthier, so that you can live longer. If you do not want to live longer, do crack, do some meth, do some dog food, and exit aisle 6 then, okay? Because you gotta, like, I'm not about to argue with people who don't want to live. You don't want to live, bro, and by all means, crash out, nigga, we'll take your shit. You feel me? You know how valuable life is. Niggas, people don't want to be living nowadays. Okay? Ask anybody who died, nigga, they do anything to come back and live, okay? It's crazy now how people be thinking, but I don't blame y'all. A lot of us, we were programmed and we were fed wrong information, and there's a lot of things that are going on that are above our conscious understanding that people are doing to us to get us to think like this. Because when you see a baby, you ever seen a depressed baby? You ever seen a depressed freaking, you know what I'm saying, kid? No, they live in life large, okay? They happy for simple things. They just happy to see you, okay? They just happy to wake up. They'll wake up in the morning, happy as dog shit, you know what I'm saying? So, take care of your health, okay? So, what I do, okay, is I work out pretty much every day. If I don't work out every day, I'm working out every other day. The only time, like, I didn't, like, for example, I didn't work out maybe like 5 days ago because I was on the road. I was coming from Detroit all the way to Bama, so I didn't really, like, I was in a truck. I didn't really have the time to do so. But you know what I'm saying? You can always do push-ups. You can always do some lunges. You can squat on your own. You can you know what I'm saying? There's many different workouts. You can do sit-ups, do something. If you ain't got a gym, workout, do something. Go running, go jogging, go walking. Do that, okay? You can ask any doctor, any physician, anybody in the medical field. It's very important to do physical activity and keep your health together, okay? Why? If you want to have a great life and have money, live long, eat good food, have amazing sex, whatever the case is, travel the world, you need this body, okay? And I tell people the first thing, and I remind myself, the first thing you were given, and that is your responsibility, is your body. So if your body is out of shape or underweight, if it's filled with disease and parasites and worms, okay, you're cooked, okay? Good luck having a good life, bro. Like, you're going to feel like shit. Like my man said, you got to feel good, play good, they'll pay good, okay? So feeling good is essential to life. Like, People be wanting all this and that, but your body messed up. Like, you got to take pills, pop perks, or you got to drink lean, or you got to do coke or do meth, whatever, drugs, smoke weed. You got to do something to make your body feel good. You don't need to do that. How about you go take a run? How about you go to the gym? I promise you that gym pump, boy, ooh-wee, I'm telling you. That when after you work out, you feel like Zeus. Now you feel like Spartacus Zeus, freaking Hermes the Third. You gonna feel like Putin, man. You gonna feel great. You feel me? You gonna feel like a whole new man or woman, right? Whatever you is. So work out. The next thing with health, right? And let's talk about mental health real quick. So what I mean about like your mental health, right, is pay attention. Right? Step one, what we talk about. Pay attention to how you've been thinking. Like, a lot of people be depressed, and then when they get out of depression, like, I didn't know I was depressed. You didn't know you was sleeping in and eating fucking Doritos all day and fucking not even wiping your ass. Of course you was depressed. What you thought you was doing? You thought that was normal life, but you wasn't doing what? You weren't present, and you weren't what? Paying attention. Okay? So, mental health. Think about where you're at. I know a lot of people throw that word around. It's become a buzzword, right? Everybody talking about mental health. When it comes to your mental health, right? If you find yourself feeling depressed, sad, tired all the time, I would highly recommend, one, changing your diet. First thing to do, okay? Drink cleaner water first. I know, I said take that back, because before water, what's the first thing you need? We're going to use right sound knowledge, right? Right sound reasoning, whatever Malachi Z. York said, right? Air. Breathe, okay? Master your breath. Go get fresh air. Go outside and start to breathe, okay? Reason why for the rebellious kids out there like myself who need to be like, well, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Okay. The reason why is, knucklehead. Sorry, no. The reason why is my mom explained this to me. She a nurse. She was like, because she caught me smoking. Right, I was smoking Uncle Pome's. And she was like, you need to stop smoking. You know you only got 2 lungs. And she explained me, like, one of your lungs is responsible for taking in oxygen. The other one is responsible for exhaling carbon dioxide, monoxide, whatever the fuck it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Is it carbon dioxide? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, and when you breathe, right, the air comes down, goes to your lungs. One is taking it and is spreading oxygen, which is crucial for all life, is spreading it throughout your whole body. How does it does that? Your cells do that, okay? Pretty sure it's your white blood cells that is taking oxygen to all of your body, okay? And when oxygen does not reach your brain or your organs or your bottom of your feet, your legs, you're gonna have a problem. Them boys gonna start to turn all type of different colors, and you're gonna have to get it cut off. So your blood circulation is super important. The way to increase that, just like Demon Slayer. See, these anime shows, they be trying to put us hip. This is why the Japanese probably cold. I don't want no beef with the Japs, bro, because they been putting on they children, they youth onto like real life sauce. Okay, over here niggas is watching Flapjack and Chowder. I don't know what the new cartoons are. Wild Thornberry, SpongeBob, watching stupidity. So if you program your children to be stupid, what you expect they to be in the future? Stupid. And stupid begot stupid. Smart begot smart. Stupid in, stupid out. Simple coding for all you coders out there. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? Or anybody who grow anything or build anything, you use garbage material, you're going to get a garbage outcome. Right? So, as I was saying, in Demon Slayer, right? I remember they talked about, and I'm just doing this for an example so you guys can have like some context. In Demon Slayer, right, they would tell you, like in the show, they'll be like to breathe, right? And I remember like they was telling all these whatever the samurai demon slayers to control their breathing and to do heavy breathing. And for those who couldn't do heavy breathing, right, bro, you was a peon. Like you wasn't killing shit. You wasn't dropping nothing, okay? Because you ain't had enough energy in your body. So if you want your body to produce more and be a better tool for you in life, you got to master breathing, okay? You got to master that, okay? That's step one for health. Step two is drink water, clean water, not tap water. Okay, unfortunately, your government try to take your ass out the game. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. You test most city water, most water from the faucet. That shit horrible than lake water. You better off becoming Bambi and drinking out the fucking river. To be honest with you, okay. Obviously boil it first. Don't be a chicken head. So yeah, so drink the cleanest water you can get, okay? If you can't afford no $15 Fiji water or no $20 Evian water, go get yourself some purified water at any store. I don't care. You can go to the dollar store and go get yourself a whole case of it. It'd be a couple dollars. And if you ain't got a couple dollars for water, I don't know what you're doing. You need to go get yourself a job, my friend. So drink clean water, bro. This is so crucial. Now, once again, if you don't love yourself, you don't want to live long, you want to go to Crash Out City, you go get yourself some fresh tap water. Knock yourself out. Stop breathing. Go move to L.A. and sniff the L.A. what they call it, the L.A. smog. You know what I'm saying? I was in L.A., bro. I'm like, bro, what's all this stuff above the city? Like, that's the L.A. smog, man. It's all that pollution just sitting on top. No wonder why LA got crackheads everywhere walking around with homeless people. They messed up. They breathe in garbage air, which is rule one, and they know this stuff, okay? Why you think the most successful rich people, bro, they live out in the middle of nowhere, okay? Or they live all the way in some penthouse on level 58, okay? They getting that clean water, that clean air before it even come down to us, right? They'll go live somewhere. These rich people, right, or the successful people, right, they go live somewhere 2 hours out and drive 2 hours just to go to work. You feel me? Because they know about this. They were taught this. So I'm trying to share with y'all the game that a lot of these books and a lot of these courses and these secret societies and these freaking people, they who run the world know and follow, okay, religiously. Okay, so we talked about air, okay? We talked about water. What do you think is next? Correct, Johnny. Food. Watch the food you eat, okay? Like, I'm not saying you gotta be a health nut, you know what I'm saying? I got some Pringles over there, so sometimes I'll be eating junk food, you know what I'm saying? But very rarely, okay? What I'm saying is watch your food. Do not be eating fast food. Do not be eating microwavable food every day and wonder why you feel like shit, okay? Eat natural foods. Personally, I don't eat meat no more, okay? Y'all can do what y'all want to do. I recommend not eating meat. I'm going to make a video on why that is, and I'm going to justify it, and whoever want to argue about that, let's cook, okay? Because I'm going to saute your ass, because you're going to come to me with some dumb shit. Okay, people, I don't know. This is how much they tricked us. They didn't trick us to thinking that finding a dead carcass, a dead animal, taking that thing, killing it, splitting its throat, draining its blood, gutting it out, cutting up its flesh, and then reheating it up is the best way to get energy and protein. When last time I checked, that same animal was probably eating what? Protein. Okay. I mean, they're eating greens to get their protein, okay? What do cows do all day? They graze, okay? They eat green stuff to get protein. They're not eating meat, okay? So make it make sense. People want to talk about all the gorilla versus 20 humans. You know why a gorilla gonna beat your ass? Because he eating greens. He swole, okay? You over here eating fake chicken nuggets and shit. He gonna fold your ass. Go do your research on the biggest, strongest animals and what they eat. That will show you how the creator designed things. Don't be listening to that little food pyramid they try to tell you in elementary school, okay? That was created by somebody on the fucking on the Epstein list or something like that, okay? You be alert, be present, use your own common sense, and think what's best, and then test it, okay? I tested out eat meat. I used to go to Andiamo's. I used to go to all these little steakhouses, Italian steakhouses. I used to eat all this steak, eat cheeseburgers with extra cheese on them, with the thick honey bacon on it, all that shit. I would eat that, and man, I'd be so tired after, bro. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't have time to go make love to my old lady. I'd be, you feel me? Because what that is, I'm gonna explain that. When you eat trash and you don't get energy, which the whole point of eating is to get energy. When you eat trash, right? Your body, this is what it's gonna do. And my dad, he's a naturopath. Like my mom's a nurse, so they always been talking to me about this stuff. And sometimes I listened, sometimes I didn't, right? And I hung out with a whole bunch of doctors. I had some doctors who were family friends and things like that. So they explained this to me. When you eat and then you get tired, that means your body is literally shutting down. Like, hey, we got to shut this shit down because cuz then flooded us with some bullshit. And now we got to figure out how to digest this shit and get this shit out, okay? Okay, so when you eat a lot of red meat or meat in general, it takes your body a lot longer to digest that. And when your second mind, your gut is all messed up because it's got to digest everything to give energy to the rest of your body, bro, you're cooked. You can't even think right. You can't even feel right. You can't even go walk. Like I said, you can't even go have fun time with your old lady because you all congested. All right, so focus on your health, bro. Like, rule one, don't be trying, oh, I want to be a millionaire. You know how many millionaires I done met and they've been telling me, like, bro, health is everything. When you got money, then you about to die in 10 years. What's the point of the money? You can't even enjoy it. Come on now. Make it make sense. Okay? So focus on your health, y'all. I think I really touched on the body stuff, right? When I mean body, like, work on your body, like, shave, brush your teeth, floss. Like, I used to think all this shit was a drag. Do all that. Mouthwash. Go to your dentist twice a year, if not more. Go to the doctor. If you feel bad, check it out. Take care and be a responsible individual and take care of your body. Okay? Trust me. All right, that was one thing. Like, when I was outside, how can I say this without my girl getting mad, dog? When I was outside, like, I noticed because I took care of my body, let's just say a nigga tastes better, okay? Let's just say I had more stamina. Okay, let's just say, yeah, everything was better, okay? Like, there's no, I'll say this, when you go out and your body, you take care of your body, you clean your nails, you clean your face, you putting toner on your shit, you clipping your nails, you washing your body, you eating right, smelling right, you gonna pull a lot. For the girls out there, you're gonna pull a better male. And then for the guys out there, you gonna way more women will be interested in you because women really be on that. They gonna really look and be like, what the fuck? This nigga stinks. This nigga got dirt under his nails. This nigga got stains everywhere. This nigga breaking out and shit. They gonna flame your ass compared to the nigga that coming in with cocoa butter smooth skin. Okay, so learn about this stuff. I done got some faces before. They told me, you using toner? I'm like, do I look gay to you? Like, no, I'm not using no toner. I'm not using all them stuff right in my face. She's like, no, you need to do that. Because she was exfoliating my shit. So I'm like, oh, okay, put me hip. So, you know what I'm saying? You can go to the dollar store and find a little toner with the red cap, little clear bottle with the little white dude with the mustache. It's like a toner, skin toner. That stuff like cleans your face. It's not just good to just clean your face. There's many things to do, all right? But I'm just giving y'all a little bit of sauce. And an example. So take care of your body, bro. Work out, eat healthy, remember to breathe. Cut out the drugs. Okay. I keep telling people we are in a drug epidemic. Okay, like we are in a drug epidemic, bro. Like Don't ask me how I know, but trust me, he's in the drug epidemic. I say damn near most people right now are on something. They taking pills, they smoking weed, they drinking every day. And trust me, when you're in high school, that shit is fun, right? Taking, 4 Xanny bars and then going and rob the nearby 7-Eleven sounds fun. You know what I'm saying? Getting wasted and then crashing your car, wrapping around the pole sounds fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't get how we thought it was fun. Throwing up and shit sounds fun. Getting the spins, I guess that was fun when we was young. But for right now, bro, if you're a whole grown-ass adult and you every day gotta smoke, drink, do some pills, snort something, freaking, you know what I'm saying, shoot up something, you tweaking, bro. You tweaking. You are on the fast lane, express lane to crash out city. Okay? And don't blame nobody for your fucking life until, bro, back in the day when I was doing my thing, people, they would be crying about this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, yeah, nigga, this is the price, nigga. Let's keep it pushing. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, bro. Like, that's another reason why I said you got to be present, be alert, take care of your life, bro. Like, everybody not going to care about what you got going on. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. This is how life works. When you're in pain and you going through something, what's going to happen is people are going to use you, okay? For females who are, like, depressed or angry about something, or they got some problem, or they don't like men, guess what? Men are looking for your ass. We know we can run, we can crack quick as easy as dog shit. Cause you all, yeah, come here. That's an eater for sure. You know what I'm saying? Nick, they know, bro. Like, I remember, I'll never forget, I'm at the club, dog. I'm at the club, and this Arab nigga tell me, let me see it. This Arab guy, this Arab guy told me, like, if they're not fucking dead, they're not fucking in bed. And I thought that was I thought that was like messed up, but you know what I'm saying? Now that I think about it, Brody was kind of right, bro. If they not fucked in the head, they not fucking in bed. The girls that I'm telling you that are on some crazy shit, boy, they the demons. When you dealing with her and she letting you do this, that, and the third, and you going hawk smash on there, understand, you need to get out. You need to get in and get out, boy, because you stay around too long, that bitch gonna be causing you some problems. I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? For those chicken heads who don't want to listen, go ahead, keep dealing with her, nigga. Your ass will be in jail, broke, and heartbroken, nigga, all three at the same time. All right, so and by the way, my girl watches this. This is from the past. It ain't nothing recent. Don't get me in trouble. I got a Hispanic girl. She don't play that shit at all. But keep it pushing. Your mind, okay? This is something like, just go with the drugs. This is why, like, I'm against drugs right now. Trust me, like, I've been outside. I done did my thing. A lot of my people done did their thing, hustle, like, and they know that. That's why them niggas don't even touch drugs. You feel me? Like, I remember, like, bro, you on the block, you really with people like that, and they catch your ass doing some crazy drugs, niggas gonna beat your ass. Okay? Period. Like, boy, you doing what? You doing what? Niggas will get on your ass, boy, for your own good, though. You feel me? Go on the block, nigga, and start shooting up shit and start popping some weird shit in front of them niggas and get to beating your ass, boy. What the fuck is you on? You a liability now. Get your goofy ass on. And they never gonna respect you, gonna treat you like a whole bitch boy. Nigga, go run to the corner store, go get niggas Gatorade or something. Nigga, a pack of Skittles, ASAP, nigga. Underlay. You feel me? That's how they gonna treat your goofy ass. Because obviously you don't care about your life. Niggas not about to care about you. They ain't not about to care about yours, okay? So, for the mind, bro, stay off the drugs, okay? Like people think, I'm gonna address weed, right? Because that's the most commonly used drug, and everybody loves weed, right? It's natural. Okay, sure, maybe it was natural fucking 300 years ago, but the shit you smoking now is some GMO shit made in a lab by some Chaldean guy who don't give a fuck about your health and using all type of pesticides. Like I said, I used to grow, okay, legally, had my caregiver's card, and had 5 patients, right? So I know how that shit work, bro. That shit, if you use the nutrients and you was to pour that down the drain, boy, that's like a Fed case. Like, they don't even play. That's how dangerous it is, because you could poison the whole community. That's how bad the chemicals and the nutrients is for weed, okay? And you know it all comes from China. And so, like, I don't know if y'all know, we in a little skirmish with them. So I really feel like they using these drugs to like make us easier to conquer and shit. We all gonna be in this bit all weeded out, and they're gonna come through like a thief in the night. You feel me? And take everything. We don't even know what happened. They already doing. They owning our companies, owning our land, and we just in this bit. You know what I'm saying? They like, yeah, okay, yeah. And them, they eating, boy, buying everything. Boy, I'll never forget, I'm in Michigan State. Nigga, I looked around, I saw so many rich Asians. I was like, oh yeah, they be eating off us. We done gave these niggas too much sauce, dog. Every 8, nigga, how you 19, you got a Benz and you got a BMW. Boy, you 19 in college. You know what I'm saying? Wearing some Amiri jeans and you got yourself a Breitling watch. Like, what's going on, bro? You feel me? And it wasn't just one of them, nigga. All of them was eating. They dorms was better than how people was living outside of college. Make that make sense, right? So obviously I'm taking kind of long, so we're gonna have to do a part 2 for this, right? So your mind, take care of your mind. Okay. I was talking about weed, right? So if you really have an urge to smoke weed, bro, go smoke some CBD shit. Go smoke. Don't be smoking things that alter your mind. Like when I went to AA and NA meetings, right? Cause yeah, when I went on probation, I already knew what to do. Before I got cut, I said, yeah, I'm going to AA meetings. I'm going to NA meetings. I'm already on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, which, you know, I had people in my life that, you know, they were big fans of AA and NA and all that stuff. And I saw the benefit of them, because I'm like, bro, like 3 years ago, you was a crackhead. You ain't had nothing. Now you got a big old stupid house, a brand new car. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, what happened? I go to these meetings. And it changed my life. Okay, cool. What's the meetings called? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm always looking for knowledge and looking how to improve my life, because I love myself. I said, yeah, I'll check it out. And yeah, I wasn't impressed, dog. I'm in there. Man, this shit sucks. I just really want to go out and smoke crack and suck dick. I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm out this bitch right now, boy. I'm out. I got to go. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's not all the meetings, but I was, you know what I'm saying? I was at one in like the city of Warren. That shit was crazy, which if you're from Michigan, it's like right outside the east side of Detroit. Like Warren, which is really where Eminem from. He ain't from the city, so I don't know why niggas be lying. You're from Warren. Ain't no wrong with that. I grew up in Detroit, then I moved to Harper Woods. I was in Harper Woods a lot. So if I tell somebody, started in Detroit, moved to Harper Woods when I was, you know what I'm saying, older, I moved to another city, but I'm saying too much already. But keep it pushing, right? So your mind. So obviously, I don't think I need to explain about why you shouldn't be drinking all the time. Alcohol is poison, okay? If you drink here and there, cool. But if you find yourself like drinking and blacking out on every weekend and being late to work on Monday and you don't feel good unless you're drunk, you are addicted to alcohol and you are a alcohol junkie, and your life will soon get worse, okay? You're going to gain weight. Your body's going to be just looking like shit. You're going to smell like shit. You're going to feel like shit. So cut out the extra drinking. Okay? I done seen so many people mess their life off drinking because it's acceptable. It's legal, okay? But you drinking every day, bro. And you don't see that you look retarded and you doing goofy stuff. Like, you don't see it. Okay. I know a lot of successful people that drink a lot. And bro, if they weren't drinking, like, they millionaires now, they would probably be billionaires. You feel me? The world would be a better place. But obviously they know what they're doing. They want us all crashing out. So they put out all these temptations. So we don't beef with them. Meanwhile, they going to yoga class and doing Pilates and drinking green milkshakes, veggie shakes, whatever. They drinking them healthy ass shakes and shit. And putting hot stones on their back and meditating, going to hot springs and shit, and they're all vegan and shit. Yeah. And then the rest of us, they want us buying Arby's. We got the meats, and going to McDonald's and eating Burger King and all this clone ass, fake ass meat, right? And pesticide filled food and genetically modified food. Okay. So your mind, right? Obviously, you shouldn't be on dog. Dog food. If you don't know what dog food, that's heroin. Okay, should not be doing heroin. Okay, obviously, if you need to shoot up something, that should be a quick. You not being alert. You should already know that's a no go. Okay, if you need to use a needle that a doctor would use to get high, you tweaking, fam. You tweaking. Stop that shit immediately. I can't tell you how many people I know who I done heard of or known who have died off dog food, off heroin. Do not do it. Period, bro. Like when I was young, there was 3 rules, bro. Never touch crack, never touch meth, never touch heroin. I don't know when people forgot these rules, and then you meet a 19-year-old kid who's on all 3. Like, what the, like, where did you grow up? And, like, where were the parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, and where was your own common sense? You can't even blame your parents because your parents didn't put that shit in you. You decided to grow up after they didn't raise you and waste all the time and money, and you decided to go get high and shit while you're in one of the greatest countries in the world. Goofiness, okay? Take advantage of being in America. Y'all, people don't know how lucky we have it here in America, bro. People want to be crying, America. Just move your ass to Azerbaijan, nigga. Go to freaking Turkey. Go to fucking Mexico, nigga. Go to Haiti. Go to Africa, nigga. Go to some parts of Africa. Go live in Europe somewhere, okay? Where there's prostitutes everywhere, drug dealers run the whole city. Like, go move to Russia where you can't even change your thermostat. I remember when I was younger, my pastor told me he went to Russia. He said they can't even control their heat. The government set their heat over there. So if you like your house 77, whatever, the government can set it, and you can't. There's not even a knob for you to change it. They control everything. Or building companies. People don't know in these communist countries, bro, they pay everybody a flat rate. Okay, if you build a big company, right? Let's say you don't get a job, you build a company, and it get too big, the government take your company over. That don't happen here in America. We need to stop complaining about America. Like, that shit be pissing me off when people do it. And I got caught up in that for a minute because of all the marketing, all the shit on YouTube, the internet, social media. And I got caught up in it. And I'm trying to wake y'all up. Don't fall for that. They doing that so your dumb ass can leave so they can have it all for themselves, okay? They doing that Jay-Z shit. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that shit, bro. That shit, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Oh, that bit ugly, bro. That bit ugly. Meanwhile, niggas DMing her while you saying this shit. You feel me? Don't fall for that game. That's another game people do. They like to act like they don't like something, and then they really do. It's a simple technique, okay? Trump did it to all of us. I'm here to stop all the wars. I'm here to lower the taxes. Psych, nah, nigga. 3 months later, this nigga fight everybody, all right? It's a simple technique. So what I tell people is invert it, okay? Invert the sauce, okay? So if you dealing with people and they on some bullshit, invert it, okay? They telling you, if you know you're dealing with a liar or a snake, whatever they tell you, just flip. Do a 6ix9ine flip on their head, okay? Invert what they said. Oh yeah, bro, I'm a super honest person, bro. I'm a real nigga, bro. I keep 100. Bro, I got all these careers. I do all this. As we say on the east side, yeah, sound good. Or in the city, sound good, bro. Just hit them with the sound good, bro. Yeah.